1, 2, 3. Welcome, Sister Mira. My swag. All right. Today we're going to review some music from yesterday to see how we do. It looks like we're going to 30 minutes of music in the future. Let's see here. How can we review some things? I think you had to turn on the display capture. Okay, thank you, Brother Sean P. Glad to hear that your life's better or improving. That's the whole goal of, that's why we out here, man. Shoot. All right, let's see here. Hold up. As long as your life is improving, that's what matters to me. I don't need you to be here all the time, but just make sure you don't come back a big mess, you know? That's the whole... Let's see how it's going. Inception. Beautiful, yeah. When your family's doing good, your children doing good, and you're doing good, but that's enough. I have to go meditate in about an hour and 15 minutes. So. Welcome, Eliosha, Sally. What is up? I'm deciding what to upload right now. That's why. I'm trying to be very selective of what I upload to YouTube. Yeah. It's gotta be lit. Welcome, sister. I did my skincare routine Because we're about to do more music moving forward, because it looks like people need more music. And so, but I had to, like, you know. Because a lot of people are coming for peace now. I mean, people have been coming for peace. I'm sick in bed with a high fever. Yeah. I'm gonna be on till 3:10. 1 more hour, basically. Because I have to go meditate with my friend. But I think I'll come back and stream after too. Yeah, because I think if I get done earlier, then I'll come back and stream a little bit more. Maybe just do music. So you might see me at a not traditional time because the energy is shifting. You have to shift with the season. Thank you, Blue Eyes Spitfire. Welcome, sister. Inani. Or is it Ini? We're reviewing footage from last night. Ina. Oh, just that first. Thank you for your kind word. Bhakti. It's more matrix-like now. This matches the glasses. Like, oh shoot. He's about to meditate hard with those glasses. I think at nighttime, once we get to 200,000 likes, then maybe I'll do more bedtime vibes. You know what I mean? I think it's like, okay, we reached there, and then after 200,000 likes, just chill. I think that's a good plan. Because I think once we get to that number, it seems like everyone's ready to melt anyways. Welcome Odette and Rosie. Only thing is we get to do here at the end, yeah. If the number needs to go to like 150, that's okay. Like I think we need 2 Zen stops, you know? One at 150 and one at 250. Because the talking part is really important to me, but I know that. Yeah, because once I start doing tuning forks, freaking 300 people start joining like, oh, this is dope. So, I mean, I'm willing to change the flow up. Maybe at the end of the night, I could do 90-minute sound bath at the last 2 hours. Like once we reach 1 a.m. or once we reach 12:30. Yeah, 12:30. Because that's really the big turning point, you know? $12 is the like beginning, and 12:30 is when people like, man, where's the tuning forks? I went fighting with people on TikTok. Why you do that for? People try to fight me all the time. Like, if you don't fight back, they just leave. But if you go to fight people, shoot, you can also leave. Okay, this is the warm-up. Okay, this is the warm-up. Let's go to the second run. Right, second run is this one. This flow is 5 minutes. Oh yeah, this is that sleepy vibe flute. Soothing. That's a shakuhachi. I could loop this actually. It's loopable. Good for meditation too, this one. It's 2:18 now to go meditate in 52 minutes here. Okay. And then I changed flutes. I fast forwarded, by the way. The Ganesha flute. Ganesha flute is in a key of G sharp. G sharp is moving from the throat chakra to the third eye. It's like you stand in your truth so much that you start to have movement towards insight and intuition, which is literally them right here. This is what G sharp is. So G, G sharp, A sharp, B. Wing, the halo. I can see your halo, halo, halo. Excuse me. Can you repeat that? That. Someone was asking, Natasha was asking, what's the nature of this flute right here? This is a G sharp. Okay. Which means that it's the throat chakra. G is a throat chakra. And the sharp makes it go in between the two chakra, which is the third eye, throat. The sharp is here. And from the third eye to the crown, right? It's here. It's like moving from intuition to embodiment, which is like they call it the channel state. You don't channel. You're just a good conduit. I guess you can say you're the channel, but that term can be confusing because people will just start channeling with their ego, right? And so that's the main issue. That's why, because in the mainstream spirituality, channeling can be just making stuff up in your head and speaking in tongues, and it's not even from the heart, which means if it's not coming from the heart, then where the hell is it coming from? You figure out yourself. That's why I'm very reluctant or very careful of what kind of channel. If I hear channeling, I need to feel it. Is this coming from a grounded, down to earth experience, or is this somebody who's just mentally unstable and have tricked everybody to believe in them? And there's a lot of those actually. So it ends here, then it starts. So it starts soothing. And then there's some beauty that comes from this heart chakra flute. One is more soothing, one is like an earthly beauty, right? The Native American flute is very earth grounded, earthy. He sounds pretty good, actually. This morning, after my first alarm went off for my work, my cat decided to snuggle under my neck for a while. Oh, beautiful. Your cat didn't want you to go to work. Yeah, humbly speaking. Oh, we can just merge. This is a 34-minute flow right here. I think this is the meat. Thank you. Thank you for your kind word. UHC Bishop. It's winter in New Zealand. Yeah, it takes time to warm up the sound healing, the mandala. You gotta once it start going, it stays going for a while. It's like a singing bowl. Once it starts going, it goes for a while. But the beginning, mandala. I learned to review my own footage because you have to see if you sound bad or you sound good to you. If you sound good, you feel something. Like there's emotion involved and you're proud of your work. But if you're playing, you're like, you don't even feel nothing. Like, why? Then you need to make love. Which in the beginning is awkward to listen to yourself because it may not sound that good. But when it does sound good, you're like, it's not bad. There's a lot of drop frames right now, so if there's any hiccup, please excuse the hiccupiness. Oh, I think Adobe Premiere is open. That might be Of course, it's a widescreen. Okay. I'm just showing you the crop version. Okay. I write metal music, then I change to jazz. Then I change it to jazz guitar. Oh. This is the AI version. Okay. I'm AI. This is the real one in there. What if I made a video like that? That's the real one. This is AI here to distract you so you can be present. What's up, Diane?
What's up?
I wear this now to manage my hair. My hair's getting too wild, so I realized, okay, we have to move to the next phase, which is whatever this thing is, giant headband, like Nidal. Welcome, Sister Cece. Welcome, Ali. I'm on for about 40 more minutes. Why do people idol people? Because they inspire. The word idol may not be the right word to use, but why are people inspired by people? Because that's what they want to be, but they don't know how to get there. So instead of idolizing, we should be inspired, which means idolizing is 1, 2. Idolizing is a bit more on the lazy side. Okay, let's be honest. Okay. Animals, yeah, because we're more than just animal. That's why we're the dominant predator on the planet. You think like the tiger is the dominant predator? Nope. Wait till you meet human. Like the animals, they don't make technology. They mean they have it. They use a stick, right? That's their technology. They put a stick in there. But when you see humans, we're going outer space. You don't see a tiger hanging out in the desert. But human beings, we can live in the snow. We can live in the desert. We can live in the ocean. So there's definitely a different level of intelligence. But this is all here, has nothing to do with happiness at all. I just focus more on happiness. If humans just watch a bird, you think they can lead a lot. What are you saying? Yeah, if we were hunter and gatherers, that's what they did, right? It's just we've moved past the stage of hunting and gathering in that style. You know. Before, yeah, you can live in a fantasy world where maybe you want to still hunt and gather. You can just move outside the city and live in a forest. You'll definitely look at birds, maybe hunt birds, right? But when you are in a civilization and humanity and society, things evolve, but sometimes people are attached to fantasy because they don't like their life. That's it. Oh. I think it's freezing a little bit. Please. Okay. Test 1, 2. I got drop frames, so let me just... Yeah, because I'm playing like so many. I think one of the issue is that I'm streaming at 1080p on Insight Timer and it can't handle it. Let's see. Test 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. There it goes. Yeah, I reduced my upload quality. That should help. There we go. Yeah, I guess looks like I won't be doing that. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, just reduce it to 720p instead of 1080. Normally I stream at 720, but today I tried something new. So I multi-stream, but when you multi-stream, it saves like that. It saves, like, I just use one canvas and it goes to like 4 or 5 different platforms. But the only app that's special, well, I mean, is TikTok and Insight Timer. They don't allow multi-streaming, so you have to use a separate app to stream, right? Which is like 6 platforms or something. Okay, I'm gonna upload. Okay, looks like I'll just upload that 30 minutes. Yeah. That's going to be popular. Let's see here. You know, whenever I do tuning forks or sound healing, within 30 minutes, people already like, oh. That's why I realized, oh, I'm very good at helping people fall asleep. And like, all right, have a good night, guys. Like, oh, what the? All right, there's 2 phases. One phase is like the people who have been here. You relax a lot easier. The new people, they need an hour, so I think I need to have 2 phases. You know what I mean? Once we hit 100,000, I'll do 30 minutes, and maybe once we hit 175,000, we will do 1 hour. Which in that 1 hour, you have people like drooling, snoring hard. You're like, come dead silence. 500 people. Like, oh, For real. I'm just being. That's what I noticed. It's because it's the combination of the conversation we have. People trust the community deeply. That's an honor to say, you know. People come here and they just know we're going to do some positive things. And so it's easier for them to just, all right, good night. Really quickly. Yeah. It's the... Even Monique fell asleep. She's like, I'm going to stay till the end. Or was that Cece? That was Cece, I think. Diane's the first one to go. Like, you leaving already? Okay. Have a good night. Word up. All right. Delete all this stuff. Let's see how that's looking. All right. We need a long fade. You know how we do. We start with a long fade in like this. Maybe even longer than that. Long fade the audio, short fade. There we go. And then that's when we put in our intro. Which is here. Okay. That's it. Welcome, Beverly. We got Volferma. Ian, what's up, man? Oh yeah. The end was dope. I remember. Nikolai's. Welcome, Sally. Are we being the peace we wish to see in the world? Air eye here. Boom. That's the end, but we gotta have a long fade at the end because dramatic ending, you know. Let me fade the audio out better. The fade is too early, I think. There we go. Done. Save. First we gotta take a screenshot that we like. Right. That's the benefit of editing the audio live. Instead of editing audio and video, right, I'm doing it while I'm recording. That's the way I can reduce my production time. In the past, I used to be doing too much. Then I realized, man, I could just make it the best live and find the best thumbnail. Keep it simple. Screenshot, boom. That was kind of peaceful. We're gonna call it Peaceful Thread. Let me see. Flutes for world peace. Save. Alright, I got that screenshot, so we're gonna export. Then we're gonna find a title for it after. I'm gonna call it Flutes. We'll be on Insight Timer. Insight Timer is very selective. I mean, I could put it on Insight Timer actually. This is something that I could add to the flow. And this doesn't even take that much time to export because it's so short. Tanet's Peaceful Planet. Well, I'm aware that there's not many places where people can go to and just truly relax online. Somebody always sneak in politics. I make sure people will sneak in politics here, but it doesn't continue because everyone doesn't respond to it. I don't even mind what political side you're from, Just don't do it here. You know what I mean? Follow what makes you happy. But in here, we're gonna one love, unify, happiness. That's enough. Now, if you can't accept those principles, then you might not want to be here. Like, oh. You know what I mean? That's the beauty of being a spiritual leader. Like when you're the leader, you run it the way you want it to. It's just a lot of people talk about one love, but they don't have it in their heart. It's like, but not for those people. And those people are like, but not for those people. And those people, but not for these people. Like, oh, freak. This sounds like 5 Love. I don't think that was the original teaching. 5 Love, let's get together and feel 5 Love. 5 Love, oh, 5 Love. It says one love, one light, one harmony. It's just people like who they like, you know what I mean? People resonate with what they resonate. You have the free will to do what makes you happy. That's it. Some people love Jesus Christ. Some people don't. Let people do what makes them happy. Is it that hard to believe? Yeah, in a world where people can't respect each other. It's like and then they come here when they're all stressed out. You see the issue? They'll go complain somewhere else and come here to relax. Like, what kind of be? Right? They'll go complain, right? And then they're like, oh, I had a hard day today. Like, yeah, because what you do? You went and did the thing that's not peaceful, the thing that divides, and then you come here for one love. Imagine you just connected with one love throughout your whole day. Right? That makes sense. Don't just one love when you're here, one love when you're not here too. But when we can't one love the people we assume is toxic, because right? Maybe you have a disagreement. You may talk bad about other people. They're also talking bad about you. You criticize people. But when do we one love? That's why I hang out with people with strong principles and values, because your principles and values will get tested. And if I say, oh, that's why you're unhappy, then I can't really collaborate with people who's not consistent with their principles and values no more. Why? Because eventually we're going to have a disharmony, because you're not real. You're not about that life. Right? You only have one love if you're winning. Even when you're losing, you can still one love. Sometimes life is difficult. Do you just give up in one love? Most people, yes, they just give up. Right. My health is bad. Man, God doesn't love me. My side is losing. Man, F the other side. That's why I just stay centered. I learn to understand why people choose the way they do, why people enjoy the way they enjoy. Why do people love Jesus Christ so much? Why do people love spirituality so much? Right? But many people they don't have enough compassion to open their mind to see, why is the Buddha deeply influential? Why is Jesus? Like, nope, I'm Christian. I'm not going to learn about the Buddha. Nope, I'm Buddhist. I'm not going to learn anything about Christianity. That's the issue. My side, your side. And then it goes into politics. It goes into everything in life. And it starts to just divide. That's why the mystics and the wise people, they just stay quiet a lot of the times because they understand the problem of my side, your side. The same game, same old game. My side, your side. That's why I just do what makes you happy. That's why when you learn to be happy with who you are, let people talk, right? Let them all pass their dirty remarks. One love, there is one question I really love to ask. Is there a place for the hopeless sinners who has hurt all mankind just to save his own beliefs? Like, you have the free will to follow what works for you. Even if people judge you, stay true to your principles and values. But maybe your principles and values is something that divides. And so that's why you feel disconnected, because what you're practicing is disconnection. Maybe I'm making too much sense. You know what? Just forget it. Why do you think Buddhist temples are traditional and they don't update? Because they're attached. Because the Buddha didn't teach people to be religious, but people who didn't understand the Buddha's teaching made up religion. That's why Buddhism began to die. The Buddha's teaching began to... Why? Because people didn't understand and they just made up stuff that resonate and identify with the Buddha, but they didn't understand at all. That's why they start building external things, right? Which is fine, but the real thing you need to build is the internal temple, the chakra system, your compassion, build your patience, build your peace, but instead they build a stupa. They build, right, an ashram. The ashram is in here. Jesus stand on a sermon on a mount, and Buddha meditate under the tree. But when people didn't get what they were teaching, they're like, we're going to dedicate this hut to the Buddha. We're going to dedicate this building to Jesus. But we're not going to practice the teaching. We're just going to resonate with these principles. In the modern term, they call it, we're going to virtue signal. We're going to resonate with these teachings, compassion, but we don't practice it. I identify with these teachings of peace, but I don't feel peace myself. Do you see how that's an issue? That's why I don't hang around with people who don't practice, because they just resonate with it. They follow it, but they don't practice it. And that's how I understand why the master... It's hard to teach people these principles because we're attached to how things should be that we don't even know we're not peaceful. One love. A lot of people will criticize my master because he's too real sometimes, that people think, man, he doesn't understand the modern world. No, the modern world oftentimes doesn't understand happiness and peace. We just follow what we think is peace and happiness while we're miserable, drunk, and high. And then we repeat that for 20, 30 years and get into 2 to 3 divorces, and our children repeat the same issue. I don't want that for y'all. That's why I keep it real in here, because I want to see y'all actually happy, not all effed up, man. And the issue is politics. The politics make I resonate with compassion while we feel terrible. So that's, and same thing with religious people. I resonate with Buddha. I resonate with Jesus, but we don't practice that teaching in our life. We just resonate with it, which is a huge issue. And you can't say that out loud because you don't understand. Yeah. Congrats on the new job, Yassine. Once you hit the forks, they put me to sleep. I'm aware of that. Ding dong. The master told us, I remember, because I take the master's teaching very seriously, because I truly believe this is a living Buddha. Right? Because while he demonstrates many things to me, like, you're not normal at all. Okay, I guess I learned from you. And he said Buddhism died in the 5th century. I was like, what happened? There was some king in the 5th century that turned the Buddha's teaching into religion, into an establishment. The establishment is the temple body, the practice is within. But when you don't get it, you create text and building to dedicate it towards the Buddha and a Buddha's teaching, but you don't practice it. Now you get to own something. Right? We resonate. We own this. So instead of like the world that heals and have miracles, we just resonate with miracle. We resonate with healing. We resonate with love. But we not feel it. We're going, Arahang Samma Sambuddho Bhagawa Buddhang Bhagavantang Abhiwademi. Amen. It's the same thing in every religion. Because we're just doing things to resonate with it, but we don't even feel it. But if you are a real one, you'll figure it out on your own. Because there's always teachers that always keep it real. It's just they seem more crazy, so people don't take them too seriously. You feel me? That's why I'm like this. That's why the sass comes out, the jokes come out. Because if your mind's not that open enough, you won't be here. I just sound annoying. But when it comes time to talk real, you're like, psh, you see deeper. And the master the same way. He sounds crazy sometimes, but it's because the truth is so stunning. People think it's crazy. Because we're so close-minded sometimes that we can't believe it. If we don't meditate and we don't contemplate and we're not a practitioner, we just get caught up in the politics of the world. It's called people pleasing each other, but no one's really happy. It's called the hungry ghost realm. You do all these things and you can't even enjoy it. You make a gigantic feast with each other, but your mouth is too small to consume the wisdom. Anyways, maybe we're going too deep. Okay, let's start uploading. Oh, let's see. Please give me some music for my sick mom. It's going right now. The secret to healing is that it's already here. We're just not here with it. Because we're busy overthinking about sickness and sadness. But if we're just here, no fear of death, one day we all will go, but not today. When your body feels light and your mind feels light, light starts to shine from within. Then the healing. But the issue is you can activate your body one time, but you need to do it on a daily basis, keeping your positive energy flowing. And then you go watch some negative news. In Southwest Houston, a man shot another man. Like, oh God. Now it's all blocked. I'm just trying to be real with you why people aren't healing, because there's so many things that block, that stops the energy flow. Let it all go and let your energy flow. There he goes again. I'm just some dude who, I just need to be useful to humanity because I know my purpose. Help humanity, but make sure myself, my family, my wife is good before I help community. And when the inner circle is great, then you start helping community. And when community starts doing good, then this community begins to help other communities, and then the world starts to do good. One breath at a time. There we go. Ancient flutes. And world peace. Thumbnail is done. Alright, I have to go through here. And then we're gonna do a squared image for DistroKid. Okay. Squared image for Spotify, whatever. I'm just sharing with you the details, you know. Thank you. She had surgery in March and is coming home tomorrow. We will have a nurse here 6 hours a day. Well, we pray that eventually she'll be so healed and happy that she can take care of herself. There's the square image that we save. See here. So got 5 minutes to do this. Then we reverse everything so that I can use this next time again. Right. And we're done. And now I just upload it to DistroKid and YouTube. Then we're gonna get a title because I like the ancient flute thingy. Okay, let's start with DistroKid. That's the easy. Let's see this is from last night. Ta-da! Upload music. The best way to heal your family is for your energy to be grounded on a daily basis. And also spend time with the family member that needs healing. And don't look at them like they're sick. Just know that healing is already happening. Like y'all here, I don't see, when you come here and you have sadness, I don't see that. I just go. Happy, love your damn self is already available. Is there a certain amount of time? No, it's about learning to be effective at helping people. People just need to be present, but they're not. But when they see the word ancient, they're like, ooh, I'm interested. Because the ancient thing is just love. What's more ancient than love? Maybe I'm making too much sense. I don't know. Let's see. Ancient ancient flutes for world peace. All right. This so I can show y'all. Once you have a good workflow, it doesn't take too long, but it takes a while to build a workflow. Learning like what buttons to click, what not to click, and all these things. Flutist, boom, executive producer, that's me. Right, then you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ta-da! Now the music is uploaded to the internet on Spotify. Oh wait, sometimes you have to click more buttons. And it's done. In 2 days it'll be on Spotify. Ancient Flutes for World Peace. That's it. And it's on Apple Music, YouTube Music, all these things. And then we're gonna pre-upload it to YouTube, and then we're gonna come back and change the label because I gotta go meditate with my homies. And so I use ChatGPT to find what's the best description, tag, and title, because you gotta do what you gotta do. With Adam and your Euphrasia, help me figure out how to not use IQ, vidIQ or whatever. Flutes for world peace. Right, so and you can open a new screen here. Then we go to ChatGPT. To be more accurate, I just listened to the video again and see what instruments are in there. Okay, so I see I need to create a video title and description for YouTube. That includes these themes and flutes. I need to create a music video title description for YouTube that includes these themes and flutes. And then it's gonna ask which theme and which flutes. So then I scroll through the video. The theme is gonna be world. The theme is world peace and serenity. The flutes and groundedness and grounding. And then flutes in video are heart chakra flute in F sharp. I go to the next flute, and this is going to be a G minor, flute called Granny Willow, G minor in the third octave. Then let's see here. Then we use the akibono in the key of G. Japanese flute. Or you can say it's throat chakra. The mystic. This flute. Drone flute. For 32 hertz. D minor. Let's see. Let's see. 3D printed. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Soup drink. 3D printed. Triple drone. Oh, looks like I have more time. Delay to 3:50. So that means I gotta leave at 3:40. So we got 20 minutes here. Let's say 18 minutes more. So maybe 3:45. Okay. Yeah, I've been streaming for. I try to stay humble. I don't like be super accurate about how long I've been streaming because I don't really. It's whatever. The first thing I did when I first live streamed was crystal singing bowls, which is kind of crazy because I don't even play crystal singing bowls now because I let Sister Emily take over. 432 hertz Arabian flute in key of D, and then in Egyptian flute in key of D. And then then I played the C too. Here we go. World Flutes for Peace, Native American, Japanese, and Egyptian melodies. 432 hertz healing music for. Let me see. Do I like that title? No, I need more sass to that title. The actual tone of it. I started my spiritual journey with the inspiration to be a meditation teacher. So when you're a meditation teacher, you have to cultivate a soothing sound that convinces people to chill. You know what I'm saying? And so I work hard at that because that's what's needed to happen, right? So I had to guide meditation to imaginary people at first, right? Because there was no people to guide meditation to. It was just, I a teacher yet at that time. I wanted to be, so I had to at least practice somehow. And so I was willing to guide meditation to imaginary people because I'm about that life. You know what I'm saying? When you're about that life, you stand on business. But I didn't know it would be like, I didn't know I would be committed for a lifetime, because you just start, you just do the best that you can. Even though there was a lot of distractions, like my mother always telling me, just make money, make money. Every time I followed the money, my life kept going downhill. It's like I didn't have an option to follow money. Right? I went to be a wedding videographer and a massage therapist, and it just was not in harmony with my life. I just wasn't happy with it. And, or I was working at the Cheesecake Factory, which I did make lots of moolah, but I was not really fulfilled. And so the video is up. Ta-da! I'm done with that. And I still have 13 minutes left. Okay. But that's just one video. There we go. Is this we live? I know. A lot of quality streams are not live in recording because it's not live streaming isn't lucrative unless you're all in. It makes more sense to like record stuff and put it up and then have a side thing. But I'm here because it's more of a purpose. You know what I mean? I'm here because God, Buddha, Jesus, ancestors, flute, singing bowls, y'all, healing, transformation. I'm deeply aware that doing Amazon deliveries makes way more money. I'm deeply aware working at the Cheesecake Factory makes way more money than being here. But this is my dream, and I get to run my life. I get to own my life. I get to be on my own time. And I get to help people. And that is super blessing to me. That's priceless to me. And I'm just glad it's growing, it's getting better, and I'm grateful for all your blessing and donation. And I get to sing y'all flutes. We get to be friends, we get to be community. And purpose over profit. But the thing is, I do gain profit, but it's not my priority. It's just I need enough that it keeps growing. There needs to be growth. Because I know when I work at Amazon, I know that it's not where I want to end up. And I know that I can't build it and it won't grow for me. There's a limit to how much I could make at Amazon also. And where I'm at now is not even close to what I make at Amazon. But my happiness and my time, my harmony is like, right? I'm willing to be here, so I'm grateful for I'm grateful for having a purpose. Even though for me to live my purpose, I have to just, to work a job, of course, right? I had to sell books at Amazon. I had to work at the Cheesecake Factory, be a wedding photographer, videographer. Like whatever it takes is what it takes. Yeah. Which, again, took me about 10 years to figure out how to get here. But I'm just glad I started in my early 20s because my life just did not. I started in my mid-20s. My life was just so terrible and lost. And it led me to what's more to life than just surviving. My parents want me to survive. I'm grateful for that. We need to survive. Or what's beyond just surviving? And I learned a new word. It's called fulfillment. I'm like, fulfillment? What's that mean? I had to Google fulfillment. Being fully filled. Feeling a completeness within you. And then learning that you could feel fulfilled right now was just like, what do you mean you can feel fulfillment right now? Well, what's stopping you from letting yourself feel fulfilled? Why couldn't you just let yourself be fulfilled now? Because I got stuff to achieve. Well, could you feel fulfilled on the way to more fulfillment? Does it work that way? Well, who tells you how things work or how it doesn't work? Other than yourself? Movies. So that's why I wake up and feel fulfilled, and then you move to more fulfillment. You feel grateful and joyful on the way to more gratitude and more joy, which is beautiful. So I sat with all of this for years, right? Before I started teaching anyone anything, I would just sit and contemplate and journal for years. Right, this. What is life? Life is whatever you choose for it to be. But what do I choose for life to be? Happiness and joy. Where does happiness and joy come from? Girlfriend? Could you be happy without the girlfriend? Could you let yourself be happy? So I did this for years, just sat there and just contemplated. Everybody going to the bar and the club, I just went home and just contemplated, reflect, journal, contemplate, reflect, journal, study more Thich Nhat Hanh, Abraham Hicks, Esther Hicks, Jerry Hicks, Michael Beckwith, Alan Watts. Plant medicines, I would meditate on plant medicines. I would meditate with different types of people, sober, different types of oming, different types of meditation, different types of incense. I think every day for a year, I light sage and just clear my aura every day, right? And sometimes I would just om for 30 minutes. So I would just do that 30 minutes. And I would get so lightheaded, but then I start to see my mind freak out. My mind is freaking out, but I'm not freaking out. I used to hold breath meditation, so I would just hold the breath as long as I can. My mind goes, breathe, breathe, and I would just not react to the mind. I'm not saying you should do this. I'm saying that's just what I did. The mind goes, you should breathe, bro. And then I would breathe after I extended and then I would just keep doing it again. And then on the release, I would hold on it on the very end of the exhale and on the end of the inhale. So you just make up your own style of meditation because I needed it. Everyone's different, you know. I just need my own exploration. but it's all the same thing. All the different meditation techniques, it leads to the same ocean. That's just a different river, a different valley, a different pond. And now we're at Flutes, singing bowl, and all this. Sit down comedy meditation. That's a meditative form. Imagine like what I'm doing with comedy and humor. That's a meditation style, but many people don't know how to use it, unless you're crazy like me. Oh, thank you for the travel in the car. Tank, you load the wrong simulation, bro. That was a Jim Carrey simulation. Tank, you load the wrong simulation, bro. Anyways, this is a good place for me to end it. So, thank you so much for your time. And if I have more time before, I'll come back and do some more music with you. More healing, more love. Yeah, so again, 2 flutes will be going. The I Am Sound dude sent the flute super late. And so enjoy the 2 flutes. If you want to send somebody a flute, let me know. I can send you money for the shipping. Okay. But we're going to continue sending people flutes. Any idea what time? I'm not exactly sure, but I usually hang out with my friends for about 2 hours. But sometimes if they got more to say, do you ship to... I send people free flutes. I don't sell the flutes. Okay, that's... You know what I'm saying? But for the people who... I told them, hey, yo, there's a lot of people who want to buy your flutes. Do you want me to share the discount code with people? Because I'm trying to send y'all free flutes. Yeah, no, it's 3D printed flutes. So the cost of it, yeah. Right. It's just more about people who are committed. I just send flutes over time because I see when you're the pillar of the community, I'm trying to keep the pillar in the community strong because you're the one that people come and they look forward to seeing you. Would that get you banned? I don't know. Anyways, here we go. They are real flutes. Stuff. This is 3D printed. Shoot, I'm not sending people wall decoration. Ew. You mean you thought I was gonna send people flutes that you couldn't play? Like, what? Oh my god. Somebody thought I was gonna send y'all flutes that you couldn't play. Why would I do that? Shoot, that's wasting shipping time. I just send you an emoji of a flute. Better than send you one you couldn't play. Here we go. Here, you want 5 flutes? Here, 5 emoji. Bro. Breathing in. Please love your damn self. But I do have one thing to show you. You want to see a decorator? There's a flute that's decoration. There's a gigantic flute that doesn't play. I got 2 of them actually somewhere here. This one doesn't play very well. This is more decor, you know. Have a wonderful day. Thank you, everybody. So I have a 3D printer at home that I'm gonna get started